Let's go, peoples. You can bounce if you want to bounce. It's summer's here, huh? Floss if you want to floss. It's alright. You heard? AK. Tell the back. This is my shit. Been playing this like crazy. People ask what I'm listening to. Hove. Something about Hove is summertime music, honestly. You can roll my dice. Wait tight. Straight out of town. That shit is E-class. This shit is fucking fire, man. One of my favorite J records ever. So, I've been playing a lot of J, playing a lot of X. You know what is funny about the song? Back in the day, I didn't like this song when it was in real time. I just didn't get it. I don't know. I think it was something about the beat. Maybe it was too weird for me or whatever. But I love the song, obviously. But what you gonna do with it? And then, of course, X killed this shit, you know? This is my shit. I've been playing a lot of X lately. Motherfucking hood. Motherfucking lowrider. Let's go, DMX. I got a wicked flow and I'ma kick it, Joe. Feel the pressure. Off the dresser. With that shit, then what? Ain't go nuts. DMX, I miss you, man. Ain't that some shit? Anyway, I was playing some of that. Let's talk about Pierre because people ask me what did I think about Grails. Well, I thought it was trash, respectfully. And again, you know me, I'm a Pierre fan. I was on Pierre before a lot of people, at least mainstream-wise, I would say. You know, I've made videos about Pierre. You can search in my video section. I've mentioned Pierre a lot. I really like Pierre. I love his production. I think he's a game changer. I think he's one of the very few people that does something different and dope at the same time and obviously has a ton of stands out here. I get it. What I don't understand is Pierre, him trying to be an actual like vocal artist. I've always had issues with that. So the same thing that I've said about his previous releases as a solo artist is the same thing I'm gonna say with Grails. It's the beats are lackluster, the topics are boring and played out. And most importantly, Pierre vocally doesn't have it, in my opinion. I don't know what he's attempting to do. The real question to me really is, who is this for? And I think it's about time that somebody with, you know, connections to Pierre, if they can put this out in like an interview or something, who is Pierre the solo artist for? Because I would argue that his core fan base, I'm not going to say that they don't care about him as a solo artist, but I would say that he's released enough solo material at this point where I think like if he was going to be that solo guy, it would have happened, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So clearly there's a disconnect. It's not working. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't want to be, you know, hateful in a sense. That's not where I'm coming at it from. Pierre could hopefully use my criticism and some of other people's criticism and make better shit. And maybe he will pop off as a solo artist. But I'm not hearing the reason for why he has to be a solo artist, honestly. I don't know who it's for. I would argue that most Pierre fans like him for his production. They respect his production. They love what he brought to the game with Cardi, Trippie Red, you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine, that kind of shit. The beats. So, you know, I don't know. And I've, you know, said this before, but Pierre's style of, you know, production is too hard for him to do the Kanye singing shit or whatever. I know he's probably inspired by Kanye, a guy who people said, hey, you know, this guy should never rap, and now he's like the biggest rapper in the world. But again, Kanye West has always made soft-ass music. Let's be honest here. Some of it was fire, obviously, but a lot of it isn't, especially as a solo artist. Pierre's shit is hard. It's real rap, you know, real hip-hop ass shit. He's, to me, and he said this, his number one influence is J Dilla, or one of his major influences is Dilla. And I can hear it. It's actually like a particular sort of, I don't know how to describe it, but there's like a video game Dilla. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, listen to how Dilla rapped on his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Dilla was hard. His beats were hard. So of course he's going to rap hard. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Pierre doesn't really fit the mold of what he's trying to like produce. You know what I mean? And I know that to a certain extent, when he is a solo artist, he probably deep down maybe feels this way. So he tries to make his stuff a little less hard, quote unquote. But again, then it's like, well, but then again, who's this for? Like me as a Pierre fan, I'm like, oh, this beat's not that hard. It's not that great. Like, you know, he's singing on it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So That's my long story short on Pierre. Not really a fan of him as a solo artist, love him as a producer, and I can't wait for him to do cool shit. You know what I mean? I'm really curious to see what else he's gonna do, hopefully with Cardi or with Drake or ASAP or something like that. I think it's about time I heard like a new Pierre banger. You know what I mean? So, anyway, summer's here. I hope y'all are having fun. I'm gonna stress this again. I'm looking for animators. If you are an animator in the 2D anime sort of style, holla at your boy, okay? Email me, tochiRTA@gmail.com. Let me know. I'm working on some interesting shit. So, other than that, I hope y'all have a wonderful, weekend. Do your thing. Get outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be necessarily making videos as often, not to say that I'm going to disappear on y'all. I would never do that. But I'm in the lab, and also it's summer, man. You know what I'm saying? So get out there. Do your thing, okay? Love y'all. Peace.